welcome to a new interview. Today I have the honor of being talking with Li Shi Feng. He is a Kung Fu teacher. I've been training with him for more than 1 year now. He has been traveling around the world in more than 40 countries, teaching and sharing these beautiful arts, Kung Fu, Tai Chi, Qigong, and standing meditation. And also he has developed his own system training, Zhong Jin Dao.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Can I do this being sitting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a salutation. And thank you, Anna, for having me. It's my great honor and pleasure to share my little experience and my story with all of you guys. I hope we will have a fun time and enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you for accept this interview. All the followers of Respira Pilates, they love to practice exercise, mostly Pilates, and some of them they have the same idea about Kung Fu that I have. When I think about Kung Fu, it came to my mind fighting films and fast movement. So it's something like it's quite far from what I think I can do. Do you think this is Kung Fu, the Kung Fu that we watch in the films? Or do you think if we don't want to fight, we can still enjoy practicing Kung Fu?
For sure. Before we talk about Kung Fu, we should to understand what does Kung Fu mean. Kung Fu in Chinese, it's a sort of mastership. Mastership. So in Chinese, we call it like what you call the Kung Fu is Wu Shu. Wu, martial, Shu, arts. Martial arts. In Chinese, we call it Wu Shu. So Kung Fu is about mastership. For example, Anna, you have Kung Fu in Pilates. Maybe some of our friends whom are watching us, maybe they are great chef. For example, if they are a mother, they cook for the kids all the time and their kids love their cooking. They have Kung Fu in cooking. So Kung Fu is about mastership, but come back to what you are concerning that in a Kung Fu movie, okay, Kung Fu is about fighting and self-defense or about fast movement and very with great speed and very explosive. Yeah, it's a style of expressing Kung Fu in self-defense and fighting or fast movement or explosive motions. But beyond that, Kung Fu is like what they say, mastership between your physical body and your mind. For example, Anna, in Pilates, we have been training for more than 1 year, online and face-to-face. You have seen that your flexibility is better than me. Maybe my strength and power and speed is better than you, but your flexibility is better than me. So you have better Kung Fu in flexibility than me. So for our friends who are watching us, maybe, for example, you never ever being aggressive. You have great Kung Fu in controlling your temper. Okay. It's very, and for example, like making this clothes. In our Zhong Jin Dao system, Zhong, the balance, the center, Jin, the energy flowing. When the energy flowing in balance, the path emerges, which is the Dao. This is called Zhong Jin Dao. So it doesn't mean the Kung Fu only for fighting or self-defense, the fast move. No, the Jin we call the integrated energy flowing, right? Like you, for example, when you united your integrated energy, and you can move faster than me even. You can move better. All of us, the Kung Fu training, one keyword we want to get in Chinese, we call it 整进, 整, integrated, 进, energy flowing. Integrated, maximally energy flowing. This is what the Kung Fu mean in one way to see it. It doesn't mean fast. if you dedicated, like you have integrated energy flowing to make this clothes, you are training great Kung Fu too.
Okay, so it's about integrate your energy, integrate your body and your mind.
Exactly. More detailed to say, we can say three elements, strength, power, force, speed, how fast you are, and then skills in, let's say, if we have to divide it in male or female, skills, which means sensitivity. For example, like you punch me, right? You punch me, I must defend myself. How I feel you, how I sensitivity, when we touching each other, I feel your path. You want to go this direction, you want to go this direction, I can change your path. This sensitivity, the female, generally to say, much better than male.
Okay.
Much better.
So we are ready to practice Kung Fu.
Yeah, all of you, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, each of us, we have our advantage and disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we practice Kung Fu, yeah, it's a physical practice at the end. The classes that we do is something physical. There's something beyond, and then later we can talk about this. But about the physical part, what is important to practice Kung Fu? You already said develop this sensitivity, for example. And what other skills do we develop when we practice Kung Fu?
Kung Fu, as we shared, Kung Fu we would like to reach, which is energy maximum flowing, or more detailed, integrated energy maximum flowing. For us, if we take our body as oneness, we want to unite every part of our body in this laser focused path to flow our energy, one path. But to unite this body, sometimes people are confused. How we united it. We have legs, we have hip joint, we have waist, we have chest, we have all. So we divided it in three sections. From our hip joint to our feet is our root, like the tree, the root of the tree. From our hip joint to our shoulder is the main body, is the main branch. And from our elbow from our shoulder to our hand is like the branch, the leaves of the tree. So the root, all the power or the force getting from the ground started on our feet, reaching to our leg, transformed by our waist and flowing through our fist. So from the ground to leg, to transform by waist and reaching to our fist. This is how the force, the strength flow. But not only this. You only have strength, for example, like the bear. They are big, they have big strength. But in fighting, not only strength. The bear need to move, right? Need to fast. How to fast? So on our mind, for example, when you give me the punch, right? First, what I defend, use my hand to defend, right? So this is the leader. Before, for the strength, feet, the root part is the leader. But now when you punch me, I directly want to defend. This becomes the leader. If this becomes the leader, we have speed. You get what I mean?
Yes.
So strength and speed, so must be united. So mindfully, so when you punch me, I must act, I must defend. So I act. So this is the leader. Leading up, the ending part, leading up, middle section, following up, the root catching up for the maximum speed. So at one moment, we combined our speed and strength together. More take a big picture to say, we combined our physical body and our mind together. This is what we call united. Not only our body to flow in our energy, also united our mind and body in oneness. In Chinese, we call them 身心合一. Body and mind united in oneness. If we take think as God think, we united we, a human being, no matter a Kung Fu player or Pilates player or whatever, with the nature in oneness. I am part of nature. Nature is into me. So this is how we training Kung Fu, not only for speed and strength, and also for understanding how this world move forward.
Yeah, amazing. One of the first things that fascinated me about Kung Fu, it was the possibilities that I discover in my body, how to know more about my body, how my body is connected, how all my body work together in the movements to reach what you said, from the ground to your fist. So this is amazing, and how is somehow the powerhouse that we develop a lot in Pilates is the main role in
Kung Fu
too. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And here I would like to say muchas gracias. Thank you very much to Anna to bring me somehow into Pilates deeper. I used to try a little bit Pilates. I like it. And Anna shared a lot with me is like a powerhouse. Like in Chinese, we call it Dan Tian, literally translated like an energy field or energy ocean. When you taught me that powerhouse, all the move related with the powerhouse, I understand, okay, that is why the founder of Pilates, Joseph, he has a martial arts background too. Yes. So you can see, like your Pilates, Kung Fu doesn't mean always moving fast, fighting, kicking, this and that. In Pilates, in slow motion, with great sensitivity and control, you are in great Kung Fu too. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, and all as we training a lot in our class, we focus on our dantian as well, right? You can see I'm sitting here, I make a punch, elbow, shoulder. You see, I didn't really move. But I demonstrated 3 techniques, even more, back, chest, all the movement, I didn't move. All is a powerhouse, like your Pilates.
Yeah, and Pilates is also a good background to then practice Kung Fu and continue learning more about our body, because Kung Fu really goes very, very deep. But not only with the body. What are the main things that you observe maybe in your students or in yourself about what change do you perceive in their minds when they practice Kung Fu? How they change in their behavior or emotions or in a more spiritual way? Because there's also a philosophy behind Kung Fu. So more than physical, what other aspects do you think?
For example, now also I learned a lot from you, from your art, Pilates. So we take a Pilates example. So Pilates, after our like a long time training or short time training, we understand this arts. Our breathing united with our form in oneness. This is another oneness. Breathing and the form in oneness in Kung Fu too. So the more Pilates you are training, when you get into Kung Fu, you can your Kung Fu training will be more efficient. That's why you are great. After in 1 year, 1 year and 2 months training, I think you already surprised a lot of our friends together, in Albania and right here. So back to the foundation of Kung Fu. How Kung Fu help people to understand, let's say, firstly themselves, and then to have a greater relationship with others. Okay, firstly, training Kung Fu like Pilates, first we got to understand ourselves, like, is our body in harmony or not? We practice 6 harmony, right? When we make a form, single whip, shoulder, hip joint, elbow, knee, hand, foot in harmony. This is 3 external harmony. 3 internal harmony. Mind with the intention, or heart with mind. breathing with the force, tendon with the bone. In Pilates, you have great training with the tendon. You stretching the tendon, make the tendon better. And also in Chinese, you call it 筋长一寸，寿长10年. When your tendon getting 1 inch loosen or 1 inch longer, your life getting 10 years longer. So this is the great benefits of Pilates and also Kung Fu. So for the physical part or mental part, here I would like to borrow Bruce Lee's word to express it. Bruce Lee used to say, people ask Bruce Lee, so what does Kung Fu mean to you? Bruce Lee said, Kung Fu means honestly expressing myself. Maybe people think weird. Wow, Kung Fu is about fighting, about self-defense, about running faster, move faster, jumping higher. But what does that mean? Honestly expressing yourself. Indeed. For example, if there is danger, for example, storm come, the thunder and the flash come, maybe you feel danger, right? Or some people aggressive and you feel danger, you feel stressful or panic. And at this moment, you lost the control of your body. Some of us, we short breathing. Our 5 organs, heart, liver, spleen, lung, and kidney, not in harmony or not in calmness, we start to be panic. And if it is in harmony, for example, the ghost comes, so what? The ghost come, let it come. I will check him out to see what is it. It's real or it's not real. So we are not panic. And then this Kung Fu help us a lot to express who we are. Okay, because if the real ghost or something, super will come, we cannot do nothing. We just calm down, let it be. Calm down, okay. This is about the calmness part. When you calm, or on the other hand, you are not nervous. You are honest. Okay, you come. Yeah, let's be a friend maybe. Another thing is, some people may be very aggressive. I'm powerful, like people who are on the street, I'm powerful. You, blah, blah. They show their power. But at this moment, they are cocky. They are showing off, which means they are not expressing themselves. When they are cocky, when they are showing themselves, they are in tension. They lost sensitivity. They looks like they have big power, but all the energy stuck in their own body. Either they will be psychologically sick, or even these guys, we fight or you fight, maybe you can win because you are honest. When you are honest, you are relaxed. The more relaxed your muscles are, the more energy can flow through your body. That's it.
Yeah, and this is maybe the key or about Kung Fu and all the practice we do, relaxation.
Relaxation, yeah.
It's really important to know how to relax your body, and then you can have this sensitivity.
Exactly.
And then you can be more aware of what is going on in your body, if you are fighting, of course, with the opponent, but also what is going on in your mind, right?
Exactly.
And then you react to this situation in a proper way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Our first example is our mindful relaxation. When the ghost come, okay, we mindfully, wow, the ghost, wow, afraid, right? We don't care, we relax. Let it be friend. Let's check it out what will be. The second is body, not relaxed, in tension. And then, But the relaxation, I think for Pilates and for Kung Fu, is a key word, this universe.
Really important, yeah. So if we start to practice Kung Fu, maybe sometimes at the beginning we want to get fast results. We want to get in better very fast. And in this time we've been training, sometimes I have the feeling I started last week. I just did 3 or 4 classes, that's all. When I saw some videos, I can appreciate, wow, there was a big change. But it's really a process. It takes time to transform your body, to develop this sensitivity. And so what kind of advice can you give people to calm down and enjoy the process and don't expect results very fast? because it's a journey for the whole life. I mean, these practices are very, very deep. So
yeah, exactly. So now, no matter any time, but especially now in this so-called modern world, fast world, the phone faster, and the train faster, the plane faster, everything faster, our life faster, you know, and yes, people get like somehow like are running out of our energy to catch as much as possible. Yeah, it's good, and you can enjoy more. But on the other hand, in Chinese we call them this universe, like the tree just grow and offer us oxygen and fruits. They will not think I should grow faster to oxygen the human being, more fruits or more oxygen. No, they don't care, right? But they grow up naturally, growing without try too much to grow. And they offer us so beautiful nature. Not only the tree, I mean the other, you know, stuff too. So we too, sometimes Shakespeare said that human is the most intelligent creature. It is indeed, for sure. But if we are the smartest creature, on the other hand, we are the stupidest. It's for sure, no matter anything. So in this part, maybe sometimes we should back to the real who we are, the real nature, like the tree, like our dog, our cat. They will not say, okay, today I should running faster, I should eat more to please my host or my boss or whatever, right? They will not. They just be what they are, and we love them so much, right? Here in Kung Fu too, of course, we understand that, like me, for example, I learn English, or I learn the Spanish with you. I want to learn more, faster. It's common, but sometimes we, we should calm down, to slow down, and to really get the state in Chinese called Wu Wei, learning, studying without learning, acting without doing, hearing without listening. One word to say is Wu Wei, and more philosophical to translate is non-action action. Like this is like we enjoy the Pilates. At that moment, I follow my teacher, or I enjoy my own training, and put me and the Pilates in oneness. Looks like you are not hurry up, but this is a shortcut for your training. When you are really calm down, put your mind, your body into Pilates or into Kung Fu, at that very moment, you are not training. You are not practicing Pilates. You are Pilates itself. And of course, like when I am in Spain, I am in this environment. I am in Spain. My Spanish cannot be directly automatically grow, but will be much better because I am become a part of Spanish world. Like when we become, just calm down. It's easy to say how to do, but sometimes we need to push ourselves a little bit to slow down a little bit. Not totally slow down, let's slow down a little bit to try to be the Pilates. Not do the Pilates or play the Pilates, trying to being into the Pilates, united the Pilates as we shared in oneness with us. And at that moment, this is the most efficient way. Maybe if you really can calm down, getting into Pilates to be the Pilates, 1 hour training may be even better than 5 hours. I want to rush up to training. The more rush you are, the bigger part of meaning of Pilates. Metaphorically at least, you are lost.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And also about expectation, sometimes when we talk about this practice, it comes the topic of energy. And when we talk about energy, it creates like atmosphere, mysterious atmosphere, like if there is some magic behind this practice. So do you think we need to take care a little bit about this to clear our mind and to to don't fall into these topics maybe, because sometimes it can be really confusing to talk about energy, and it can be a little bit mysterious.
Yeah, and a great question. Now in this world, not only in Europe, America, or China, Latin America, Africa, Australia, whatever, people are believing in spiritual way of so-called flowing the energy or energy work, energy engineering. It's great because now, which means our life level getting higher, we have time to think about this. But be careful, be very careful. In Chinese, we have this word, 走火入魔, playing the fire and getting into the demon or getting into the devil. Many of us, I have seen, I use the tool, take the wrong path too, think about the energy and this and that. Yes, there is the energy for sure. Just like now in Western world, you are talking about even more chi than Chinese people. It's weird. Chi is from China. This character, this concept from China, but now people out of China are talking about more this and that. I created Zhong Jin Dao. Zhong Jin Dao. Jin, like in China we call it like our force or strength or power getting through a path becomes the Jin. In Chinese we call it Jin. It's Jin combined by two parts. One is the force, the power. Another is the path. So when our force getting through a proper path to move, to flow, it becomes energy flowing. So this is what I said. Look, if we can think about like energy flowing this and that, but we got to know how this energy flow, or this energy generated, where. So as we shared, powerhouse, right? This is the power generated, powerhouse. People think, okay, I'm thinking my powerhouse. My powerhouse is so powerful. Only by thinking, it's not enough. Bruce Lee would say, thinking is not enough. We must acting. You're thinking your powerhouse is getting bigger. Your energy ocean is moving faster, moving greatly. It possibly be because our mind also have the power of the mind. It indeed, but only thinking is definitely not enough. We must acting. How to act, as we shared. You shared with me Pilates a little bit about the powerhouse, how to put the powerhouse in a proper spot, right? They said, and here just before our sharing, we have another class with the local Serbian friends, as I shared. Now we know that all the energy, let's say, energy ocean or power from our powerhouse or from our energy ocean. Firstly, we must to take care of our energy ocean, to let it grow bigger, stronger, and whatever. So we must find a proper spot for our powerhouse, if it's a house. Okay, where you build your house, we must find a proper place or spot. The spot of our powerhouse where is our hip joint. Our hip joint. In Chinese we call it qua. In English word I think somehow we can say hip joint. This is the spot of our powerhouse. And after choosing a location, our hip joint, we need to build this house, our waist. So location, hip joint, waist is this house. And our energy or mind or thinking the energy or the using mindful way to generate our energy based on physical way. So hip joint spot or location, waist the house, and our dantian or powerhouse location we have, and the house build, and then let it grow by training like the Pilates movement or Kung Fu movement, and then our powerhouse can grow stronger and better. If only thinking, I'm sitting like this, okay, wow, I have energy. I'm united with this universe and everything. My energy flowing. Yes, maybe it's flowing, but to physically and practically to see our powerhouse, if you do like this, nothing will happen on your powerhouse, right? We must, even we sit like this. Okay, find a proper spot, location for powerhouse. Let our waist being relaxed, and then lower our chin, like the tree. Now, the leaves, the branches reaching to the sunshine, and the powerhouse getting deep. And we, by reading, even sitting or standing, same. And then with natural breathing, our body vertically stretched, and then with this waist in proper, our powerhouse horizontally in nice spot, and then with slow move or just this, or we do standing meditation or some Pilates moves, because you are function aware, you set down your powerhouse and then your powerhouse can grow. If I'm doing like this, I even didn't build this powerhouse properly, how this powerhouse can grow? Never. Only by thinking the power, oh, maybe I move like this. Yeah, it's exercising, it's good, it's great exercising, but your powerhouse in this training never ever can grow. And this is the energy, frankly to say, I cannot say it's fake. If I say it's fake, of course, it's offensive to many people. But it's not at least we call the maximally or efficiently flowing. But it's doing exercising, you are relaxed, you move, it's okay. But for help us, no, we don't need to fight. To move faster with minimum energy, even walking. But walking long time, not too tired with minimum energy, this stuff for relax, for it's okay. But for building up a powerhouse, I don't think so. Yeah.
Well, thank you for the explanation, because I love that you bring this idea down to earth. So it's realistic, and it opens the possibility to everybody to develop these skills. When something is like more mysterious, maybe, oh, I cannot do this, and we create distance. But in this way, how you explain, it's like this is open for everyone, and everyone can develop this.
For sure. There is no mistake, no magic or mystery in Kung Fu. If there is magic or mystery, go to change another teacher or master. Don't follow up. If look, I'm not saying only saying this for this. If there is a mystery, for example, in science, or the magic in science, why we fear it's magical? Because we don't understand. If the teacher don't understand, they will make it as mystery or magic. But for sure, there is very like walking. If Kung Fu not only for moving, for making, we are fighting self-defense. Kung Fu also can help, like Pilates, can help us even moving faster or moving longer, in a sort of energy, like say 100 energy. Maybe if we don't training Pilates or don't training Kung Fu, we are not understanding our body as much as enough. Maybe 100 energy, we move 100 meters, let's say. But after we're training, no matter in Pilates or in Kung Fu, 100 energy, maybe we move 200 meters. It's very possible. So, and Kung Fu, and it's also as simple as walking, as we shared, all from our Dantian, our energy ocean. Our energy ocean related to where again? Hip joint and the waist. More, if we have to add one more, is our spine. In Chinese, we call it beyond the Dantian. Our waist is the power of tiger, horizontally. Our spine is the power of dragon. So we understand the Dantian, energy ocean or powerhouse. We know how to move our waist horizontally, the power of tiger, and vertically, the power of dragon. No matter how old we are, we could be as young as 20. It's very possible. We see some people, they are 60, 70, they are very young. They can, the spirit, the mentally they are young, and physically they are young. They can maybe not move very fast, but they move elegantly, naturally, easily. Yeah.
And you have united all these ideas in an amazing way in the Zhong Jin Dao training system.
Yeah.
What would you say is the core of this training system? How would you present?
Yeah, thank you. So for all of us, if we take as the Eastern philosophy, the Chinese philosophy, the Dao, like for example, not only in China, in Japan, in Korea, they have two, like for example, Karate Dao, Judo, Aikido, Kendo, also Cha Dao about tea, Shu Dao about the calligraphy. In Korean, Taekwondo, Hapkido. Why they name this Do, so many Do? Do in Japanese, in Chinese is Dao. Dao in Japanese is Do. So for all of us, we would like to reach the Dao. We would like to reach the Dao. But the Dao is untalkable. If we can't talk about the Dao is not the eternal Dao. But if we cannot talk about the Dao, but we want to understand the Dao, so this is like conflict. So the Dao is, even we cannot talk about, but how about we getting close to the Dao? We make a friend with the Dao. Outside of this, this building is the Donau River. Imagine Donau River is the Dao. How I'm coming to Donau River to check it out. What is that? Now I understand. Wow, Donau River is big and with very peaceful, water. I understand. So all of us, no matter Kendo, Judo, whatever the Dao, we want to reach the Dao. But how? The Dao cannot be talked. The Dao cannot be reached. So I put a Zhong inside. Zhong, center, the balance. So for you can see on the movie, when no matter whom punch, they want to punch to break your center, to break your balance, no matter any fighting. The key is to break your opponent's balance and keep your own balance, which means to break your opponent's Zhong, the center, and to keep your center. So I put Zhong inside. So like we are boating inside the Donau River. The most safe way is in the center line of the Donau River, right? If we are very close to the side of the Donau River, maybe this boat crash. This is called extremely. So I bring Zhong into it to safely or to properly feeling the Dao. But we are not only, we are boating in the Donau River. We are not only put our boat in the middle of Donau River. We are, we move, we walking, we alive, we grow. So I put a Jin into it. So Jin is energy flowing, or our power, or our nutrition, let's say, flowing through our blood, digest, or the food digest, and then become nutrition, getting through our blood and make we energy, stronger. So two. So I use to understand the Dao, to close the Dao, to make sense of the Dao. I put a Zhong into it, the balance, the center, and then to let us move in dynamic way, in a sort of way. It's also static. It doesn't matter. I put the Jin into it. So Zhong Jin Dao. So all our movement from the center go away and come back to the center. So left hand, now right hand in the center, and shift left hand to the center, and then all the way, and punch to the center, come back, another to the center. Not only punch or whatever, like we walk. Always focus on your center and then let your energy flowing. This is the path to reach the Tao.
Also in life, being centered in our life to reach our Tao, our path.
Yes.
Nice, beautiful.
Yeah.
So just to finish, if someone want to start to practice Zhong Jin Dao, Kung Fu, what it would be a good first step? Where to start? Yeah,
for example, for our friend whom training Pilates, right? You can just follow Anna to keep going the Pilates and to understand, as we shared before, how to unite you with Pilates together, how to understand your powerhouse. And then later, when you come to training Zhong Jin Dao system, and you can directly immerse into it because our principle is same. Our Dao is exact same. Just now, you are working on Pilates, I am working on Zhong Jin Dao in the Kung Fu or Qigong way. That's it. And the more Pilates you are training, properly, later, on the other hand, the more Kung Fu you already have. Later, we just need to switch the path in somehow the way with a little bit of martial arts background, just like Joseph, the founder of Pilates. Now you already have some martial arts already. And then we will highlight it in our Zhong Jin Dao system. And you will naturally become a Zhong Jin Dao player.
So we are already in the path.
You are already on the path, yes.
Where can they, or we can find you? Where can I learn more about you and what you do? Where can I find you?
I have like a YouTube channel called Li Shi Feng Kung Fu Academy.
I will put the link.
Yeah,
below.
and also, but mostly my videos, if you want to see videos, you can follow my YouTube channel, Li Shi Feng Kung Fu Academy. Li Shi Feng is my name, Kung Fu Academy. And also I have my Instagram, but Instagram mostly is just a picture. So I hope that if you are more than welcome to follow my YouTube channel to see, and also to directly, no matter contact with Anna or leave me a message by the no matter Instagram, same name, Li Shi Feng Kung Fu Academy, and then just directly message me or write me email. So this is welcome. Or will be my great honor and pleasure to share with you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I don't know if there's something that you want to add, like to finish the interview, something that we haven't said and you think it's important.
You have said everything.
Okay.
And I'm in big surprise. We didn't prepare any question before our interview. We just interview without interview.
Yes.
We just share our conversation.
Like what you said one day to me, don't look for the day, let the day
Don't choose the day, let the day choose you.
Yeah, so
okay.
Here the same, don't choose the question choose us.
The question choose us, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
It's my great honor.